So what's up, traders? As you can see today, it's a red day. Not good, but I kept it pretty small. It wasn't too bad. So let's get in the video, and there's some great lessons that I learned, and maybe you can learn from the video as well. And if you find value in this content, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and leave me a comment. Let's get into the trade. So as you can see right here is my P&L for the day. $189 I lost. And I'll show you what I traded today. CLDR. Oh yeah, it got me. It got me good. So I seen this morning, when I was looking at this, it was at 825. And it looked like it broke it and got to as high as 840. So understanding this is first mistake I made is I thought I seen this pattern before, and I have. It just didn't work out right for me. So right off the get-go, best place to short this stock, 840s. And here's what I did. So right off the get-go, I seen it spike. It went from 790s to 825. So this pivot point right here at $8.16, that's what I was looking at right away. And we broke above it, the $8.16 level, and then we flushed right through it. And then we flushed it again and came down to the 790 level. So as soon as I seen this pattern, I waited for the retest. So I retested from 790 back to 810 to 813, and it got rejected again, and it came back down to the 780s. So at this point, I've seen this pattern a lot. So as it went from 780 and came back up to the 8s, I got short. So now I was anticipating, this is where the mistake came into play. I was anticipating the stock to get crushed right here, because we're making higher lows, and higher lows from pre-market. Well, I got short at 8, and then you can see it consolidates right here at this $8 level, and it's holding. So I'm thinking, okay, if it breaks this 810 area, it's going to 840. I know it is. So what happens? It comes up to this 810 area, breaks above it, pulls back, and now we're making higher support, which is bullish. So I'm thinking, okay, yep, this is going to 840s, and I made a dumb trade. What I should have done, I don't know why I did not do this, but what I should have done is I should have put a range order in at about 830 to get filled, because I have one trade. That's the best place to short this, is pre-market resistance on this pattern. I didn't do it. So, I also learned from my own mistakes. So I didn't short it at the best price, and I had to pay it. So going back to this trade, so it popped above this 810 area, and scroll over here, goes from 810, and now we're making higher support, and it goes to this 840 level. So on this way up, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, okay, if this thing breaks high of day and starts squeezing, I made a dumb trade. Well, I made a dumb trade already, but it's going to turn from a bad day to a really, really bad day. And this is the part where cutting it, just take the loss, cut it, there's always tomorrow. And that's what I did. But here's another mistake that I did. I just talked about this yesterday. So as this thing's ramping up, I literally covered 838. I didn't even wait to see how this reacted at the high of day. That was another mistake I made. I didn't even see the reaction. I just covered. I just didn't want a bad trade to get even worse. Why I did it on this one, I don't know, because usually I don't do that. But it hits this 840 level where you should have been shorting. Obviously, right here, pre-market high 840. If it can't break 840, it comes back to support. Your support's in this 810 area. And then it retested again to that 840 again, and it rejected again and went down to the 8s. So, I have to learn from my mistakes. I don't always win. I'm not perfect. But the thing that I learned is I thought I knew this pattern right here, and obviously it got me. And then the second thing is when this was forming, I should have just put my range order in at $8.30 or 840. I would have probably did 830, and I would have seen how it reacted to this 840 level. That's what I should have did. That would have been that's the way to trade this, but I didn't do that. So took a loss on the day, and it was only 190 bucks, which is not that big of a loss. But yeah, I gotta learn for tomorrow. I think I have one trade left for tomorrow. So, and then the rest of the day, I see I broke above this 840 and went to high as 854, and then came back, found support, but we're making lower highs. So this would have been another good spot to short it. Because 840 obviously couldn't hold. So I jumped the gun, and I anticipated this breakdown. It didn't break down. Should have cut the loss at once 810 held as support, or I should have just been shorting at the pre-market highs if it got there, and if it didn't get there, I probably shouldn't have been shorting at all. But yeah, just another lesson to learn. And tomorrow we move on to another day, and the takeaway from this is just learn from your mistakes, and just try to get better and better each day. But I don't want to make this too long. So tomorrow, what do I think this stock's going to do? I honestly think if it can't break this 840 resistance, it's going to get crushed. And you got heavy support at the 780s to $8. So, I don't know if I'll reshort this stock again, but tomorrow I'm going to try to do my best on if I see a stock to try to get into the pre-market highs if I'm going to short it. Try that range order. Them do work. I don't always use range orders, but this would have been a good point to use a range order. Could have just set it for 830 and walked away. Well, not walked away, but I could have took profits at $8, or anywhere $8.10. But till tomorrow, hopefully everybody had a good day, and peace out.